There's a cat that wants to come and see me. My dog hasn't noticed it yet. This isn't going to be good. You should go home. Well, I missed it. Cat jumped up and Jax woke up. My way to Guadalajara. I'm gonna stop at Lake Chapa to just take the dog for a walk and just check out a different town. That seems like they have a bit of a beachfront kind of walkway thing. And then I go to Guadalajara and pick up the girls. So this is my day. It's nice and hot and sunny. Imagine that. It's Mexico. So I'm looking back at the photos and I forgot how this day started. I drove to Guadalajara and then Rose was coming from Lake Chapa and she was running late. So she's like, go get a beer at this pizza place. And I got a beer and just an appetizer or whatever. I'm waiting for them. And they're just taking forever. And then she calls me and she's having car troubles. So, well, everything felt normal. Life was just working the way it was supposed to go. I picked the girls up. They stayed over the night, and then we went for breakfast that night. After breakfast, we kind of had some drinks, and then Rose made some food. Next day, I always get up early and I kind of walk around the yard. I'm trying to be quiet because everybody's still sleeping. I have my coffee and I'm looking around the yard, and then I look at Facebook and I see stuff's happening out there, and then I realize that it's happening everywhere in Mexico, and the girls are sleeping. Well, then the girls got up, and I let Rose wake up for a little bit, and then I kind of told her, like, I don't know, and her phone was dead, so she actually didn't know what was going on, because usually she would look at Facebook in the morning or whatever. And so I had to tell her what was happening, and I'm like, well, you should get hold of your family. Like, I don't know what's going on in Guadalajara. And yeah, I guess there was a lot of stuff happening there too. So, but yeah, then we're realizing that we don't really have that much food. I mean, we had enough but it wasn't food that we wanted to eat. But we made it. We made it through. The next day, we were able to get food. There was the little tienda that was nice and close to us. They were open in the morning, and then we heard they were going to close again. They were told that they should close again that afternoon, so we were able to get some food. And the girls were, like, they were supposed to go home that day, but so they were stuck there for an extra 2 or 3 days, which was fine. But yeah, it's just nobody was planning on it. Like they didn't have any clothes. They didn't. They were just there for a couple of nights or whatever, right? So it was an interesting experience, and I could tell when me and Rose were taught, like we wouldn't when it first happened, well, because it was still going on or whatever, or we didn't know what was happening. We would a car would come by and we'd go inside the house just in case. We were in a good spot. We were in the middle of nowhere, but you never know what's going to happen. Well, then I drive the girls back down to Guadalajara, and then drive myself back to Mazamalita. It's a 2-hour drive. I'm still like only a week into being in real Mexico. I was in Lodomarcas, which is tourist country, right? I mean, I drove through, but you're just driving, so you're not really dealing with anything. And I'm getting used to being in Mexico, and then this happens. It was an interesting experience. Like when we were driving, there was a lot of roadblocks that we seen, and I still see new ones. Like, because you could tell on the road the burnt vehicle stain that's on the roads when you're driving around town, like if you go on different roads. So it was kind of everywhere. It's amazing what can happen overnight. But yeah, we made it home. I made it home, and then since then I've been, everything's back to normal. I've driven at night. I went to Guadalajara, and I've hung out with Rose, and then by the time we're done, it's nighttime, so I gotta do a night drive back to Mazamalita. And yeah, everything was fine, and everything now, like we're 3 weeks later, I think, or something like that, and everything's back to normal. People aren't too worried about anything. I found Mazamalita, people were a little bit scared to go up there. I see that on the Facebook all the time. But now I think everybody's back to normal.